Nobody sells more muscle than Mecum. No one.
1,500,000. I have $1 million. Anybody get $1,250,000?
Mecum High Performance Auctions, now in our 20th year with 50,000 cars sold. Go to Mecum.com to view our schedule of upcoming auctions and the inventory to be offered. Nobody sells more muscle than Mecum.
Yes!
Nobody.
This is a new car that has just arrived at ClassicMuscleCars.com, and it's a very exciting new arrival. This is a 1970 Aar Cuda. It's extremely rare because of the color. They're all rare cars, Aar Cudas, but this one is an exception to the rule because this is a plum crazy purple Aar Cuda. You don't see very many of these. The official name for the color for 1970 was violet, but it's really plum crazy purple, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is a 340. It's an original 340 TA block that's in this car. It is correct for the car. I want to talk a little bit about that because the 340 engine is entirely different in the other Chrysler products. This block is equivalent to, for example, a 68, 69, 67 Z28 302. That's a special built motor, especially built for the Aar Cuda. So this has got the correct engine in it. It's very important. Now, I want to tell you about value, because value is very important, especially in the times that we're going through right now with the economy. It's a great time to buy a collector car. At the recent January big auctions in Scottsdale, Arizona, there was a 70 Aar Cuda red one that went across the block and sold for $99,000 with buyer's fees included. $99,000. This car is the same situation as that car, and we have this car thousands and thousands of dollars less than what the other car sold for. This is a great bargain. This is a great value for you. And I want to also tell you that prices have leveled off. Prices are at the low level now. And if you get into a car now, it's a great opportunity, because in the next 12 months, 15 months, 18 months, the prices are going to start to come back quite rapidly. So this is a fantastic bargain here, folks. For those of you who have sat back and said, you know, I'm going to wait to see what happens. Now, I'm going to tell you, and I've never been wrong in 30 years in my career. This is my 30th year. This is the car that you need to move on, because this is a great deal, a great bargain, and somebody out there that's wise enough is going to make themselves a great amount of profit coming up within a year to 15 months on this beautiful 1970 Aar Cuda.
Grundy Worldwide recognizes that as a car collector, you want to protect your investment. At Grundy Worldwide, we offer agreed value coverage, unlimited mileage, the highest liability limits, and most importantly, low premiums. For fast quotes on coverage in all 50 states and for worldwide touring coverage, visit Grundy Worldwide at www.grundy.com and do it today.
Here it is, everybody. Beautiful 1970 Plum Crazy, or Violet if you want to call it by that, Aar Cuda 340 6-pack car. Got distinctive Aar striping along the side, chrome tip dual exhaust out the sides, Cuda grill, valley lights, fog lights, whatever you want to call them. Let's go for a walk around. Flat black fiberglass hood. We're going to look underneath that in a while. It's distinctive. We'll get a better shot of that later. Aar stripe. Let's get a better look at that going this direction. The glass is in great shape. 6-pack air cleaner, flat black hood. But down here, let's get up close and personal with the front end. The grill, the headlights, the bumper, etc. Grill, Headlight buckets, the headlights, the bumper chrome is outstanding. Up underneath there, there's the turn signal indicator lights. Down below, the blower valance. We've got the rally lights or the fog lights, whatever you want to call them. They are there, looking great. We got the side-mounted spoilers here as well. Under the hood, you can see it's exquisitely detailed, immaculate. It's a dual fender tag car. Plum crazy, flat black. What more can you say? It's that really stout TA block. And that manifold may as well be headers. Those collectors are huge. It's a power brake car, not a sign of power steering. Let's pull her back up. So here's why we're not going to try and get to the driver's side of that car. Normally we have 3 cars across. Today we have 4. We have the Cuda here, looking great. Back there we have the 69 RS. Back there we have the 69 RS Camaro, which we rolled back so I could get to the passenger side here. On this side, we've got the 446 pack Cuda with the shaker. Very nice car. Next to that we have the 67 GTO Convert, also a very nice car. So with all these in here, we just have a lot of cars in inventory, and it makes it a little more difficult to maneuver around. Go on the inside now. Inside, door panel, looking good. Seat carpet, console, all looking very good. Both sides. Poking around the rear. Carpet's looking good. It's even got an ashtray for those people that smoke. Unmolested back deck. The headliner is in great shape, and it's a functional dome light. On the passenger side, we have the Barracuda dash, and as you can see, the Barracuda dash is looking quite good indeed. It's got an AM radio. It's got a functional clock. Here's the gauge cluster, where you have the ammeter, the temperature gauge, the oil pressure gauge, and the gas gauge. The tach. And over here we have the speedo Odo. It's a 150 speedo, and it's got 48,333 on the clock. Remote here. This console looks pretty darn good. Oh, wood dash, wood wheel. And we have a horn that honks instead of beep. That's those other cars, which we have a great respect for also. There's that awesome AAR stripe. From the rear, tail panel, bumper chrome, lenses, bumper guards, lower valance, spoiler, the glass, the stainless, beautiful condition. Another work of art is this parking job here. Try and look at the Aar Cuda side emblems here and everything else. We're not going to get in there because that work of art of parking here, I'm not going to attempt to duplicate that. Beautiful job, Randy and Nick. We had mentioned earlier, back in January for that famous auction out in the west side of the country. They sold one of these cars for $90,000 plus 10% fees, $99,000 for a car the same as this, except it was red. You can have this for thousands of dollars less. Only at ClassicMuscleCars.com.
Performance Restorations in Mundelein. Award-winning custom car design, restoration, painting and build-ups. All performed here at Performance Restoration Shop and Collision Center by master craftsmen who provide the best in complete restoration and mechanical work. There's no need for the West Coast. It's all here. Performance Restorations in Mundelein. Call us at 847-566-7469 or visit us online.